God is no insurance policy. God is no dream meant to insulate us from reality. In 1987, my mother was gutted like a fish and left to rot on a rooftop in Hillside. My father was an addict, who until this day has contributed less than $2,000 to my existence. But people judge and frown faces at me because I meet God with resistance. When I was a kid, I saw God laughing when I got jumped by the older kids in the neighborhood. Didn't see him in the broken homes where mothers bought food with WIC. Didn't see him after college graduation looking for jobs. The funniest thing I hear people say is, God is good, because it typically comes after they buy a house, get a promotion, or buy a new car. For a few, God is good because he is good to you. By that premise, I guess God is not looking out for the homeless people at North Penn. Well then, let me play devil's advocate. If something tragic happens to me, I can't blame him. If something great happens, I gotta give him all the credit. Sounds like a pimp. God is a jealous God. I didn't think that an almighty Messiah could be resigned to an emotion that human. People are afraid that there is nothing after death, afraid to die with no purpose, with no objective, with no meaning. So we cling to unseen deities and ethereal beings, religion, linchpins, division. How many have died because of God? Was it not jihadists that crashed planes into buildings in the name of God? Was it not black Christians being hung by white Christians from the 1800s through the 1950s? Is it not us being hypocrites in our own religion, going to church and going home and having premarital sex with saved partners? Do we not cheat on husbands and wives then go to the altar? Let's play devil's advocate. If there's a God, I don't think he like us being treated like a wealthy relative. I don't think he like being treated like a human. I don't think he like us acting like savages, then dropping his name to make sense of the ravages. To praise his name, then not live in his word is better than 90% of us if I were playing the averages. Religion gives us order. Belief gives us structure, but nobody ever thinks about what if our struggle means nothing. We're afraid to consider a question that humbling, a proposition that crumbling. So at the altar every Sunday you can hear us mumbling. Are the majority of our US presidents not Christians? Were they not voted in by American citizens because that was their religion? Is religion not a tool to make humans believe they have all the answers, so they can manipulate the minds of scared, easily influenced people with their own agendas? I'm spiritual. I respect people who are real. I respect those who are consistent. I respect those who have their own mind, but I will never respect a hypocrite. In 1987, my mother was gutted like a fish and left to rot on a rooftop in Hillside. Sorry. I'm sorry if it's unreasonable for me to say that this was the will of God. Devil's advocate.